Hey guys, welcome back. I just want to make this quick video showing you some of the new seasonal modifiers on the PTS. Now a lot of people have been talking about the new gear and items, and rightfully so. I've been testing some of them and they're a lot of fun. But I haven't seen as many people talking about the new modifiers and how absolutely insane they are. Like as Year 6 Season 3 is starting to get towards the end, I've been wondering how they would be able to top this season's modifiers. Mainly meaning overdrive. And well, they did. So with that, the first thing I want to mention is that this is the PTS. Everything here is subject to change once the season goes live. So because of that, I'm also not going to be showing you my build in much detail. I'm just going to mainly be showing you what I've got on. Alright, so first let's look at the new global modifier called Hardcore. You receive 3 new attributes: firearms, stamina, and electronics. Each one provides a bonus that scales based on its tier. At different thresholds, you reach a new tier up to tier 5. The core's baselines are affected by the cores on your gear, and they can be raised by eliminating enemies marked with hostile countermeasures. So these down here are the tiers. You can see there's 5 for each one. So for example, this firearms, this 2% would be tier 1, 4% tier 2, 3, 4, and 5. So in this quick little showcase, I'm going to be mainly focusing on this firearms one because in at least this build, this one is the doozy. So this is the build I'm going to be using. I'm going to have the gunner specialization. I'm going to be using the Chameleon assault rifle, 4 pieces of striker, 1 piece Fenris, and the Fox Prayer knee pads. So take a quick look at the mask. Weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage. Backpack, weapon damage, crit damage, crit damage. Chest, weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, and intimidate. The gloves, weapon damage, crit damage. Holster, weapon damage, crit damage. And the knee pads, Fox Prayer, weapon damage, damage to targets out of cover, and crit damage. So you can see here I have 6 red core attributes. So each attribute counts as half a point on the tiers. So the baseline is 1. So I have 6 reds. So that means I'm going to get another 3 points. So you can see here my baseline is 4, 1, 1. So as you run around in the open world or missions, enemies are going to have marks with hostile countermeasures. And as you kill them, these tiers are going to go up, and you can get all these up to tier 5. So now you can see right here, this is what it looks like when they're all at tier 5. Now let's take a quick look at the active modifier that I'm using. I'm using Security Link, but Assault Link and Tech Link are basically the same thing. You would just choose one based on what type of cores your build has. Since I'm going all red, I would choose this Security Link. But this attributes frozen and bonuses are multiplied by 4. Passive modifier values are multiplied by 2. This is going to be the same for these other 2 as well. And this is what makes our damage go through the roof. So now let's go back and look at the global modifier. And again, I'm mainly going to focus on the firearms to show you the damage. So when we're at tier 5, you're going to have this 10% crit chance that allows you to go above the 60% crit chance cap. So if your build has 60% naturally, then you can have 70% total crit chance. Pretty cool, right? But that's where this attributes are multiplied by 4 comes in. So when you activate this at tier 5, you get 10 times 4, so 40% additional crit chance on top of your 60%. So that's a total of 100% crit chance. Alright, so for the passives, I've got loaded up. 25% of your crit chance value is added as crit damage, while at tier 5 in firearms. I've got the best kind of defense, while at least tier 3 in both firearms and stamina gain 5% headshot damage for every 200,000 total armor you have. And then here's a really good one, Multitasker. While at tier 5 in all attributes, receive plus 7.5% weapon damage, plus 85,000 max armor, and plus 1 skill tier. And then when you hit your active modifier, all of these passives are going to be multiplied by 2. Alright, so now let me show you some actual numbers on my stat sheet, so it's easier to see how these modifiers are actually working. And for the purpose of showing you these numbers, I'm going to switch my gun to St. Elmo. Just because of the way the Chameleon works, it's hard to show the numbers in the stat sheet. So right now I'm at tier 5 in all 3 attributes. And if we look at the stats, I have 59% crit chance, 145.6 crit damage, 95% headshot damage. I've got 871,000 armor. So if we press activate security link, hold on. Okay, I think I have to stand over here. Alright, so we activate security link. Now I have 99% crit chance, 205% crit damage, 180% headshot damage, and 1.45 million armor. So if we shoot this target, you can see I basically have 100% crit chance. Just all orange. Shoot the head. Just 100% crit chance, 2 million crits. It's absolutely insane. So that was a quick little showcase of a few of the new seasonal modifiers. And again, this is the PTS, so all of this is subject to change. But if this goes live, this next season is going to be so much fun. There's going to be so many builds and combinations of gear that's going to be more powerful than ever. Anyway, let me know what you think of the new modifiers and what are you most looking forward to next season. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the Memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
What's that noise?
Look behind cover.
Let's get a turret!
Damn it. The truces have turned the memorial into a base. There's an area beneath you with increased security. Isaac can't access data on this location. Stay alert. Let them know what you're walking into. Alex Isaac pulled upstairs. We can lock that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those bodies loaded with PC-52. That should keep them from getting more of those mortars.
You think closing the tunnel is smart? Fuck you! You
Good work. Go on and head back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial.
If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on our side. Thank you.
Today, we dealt a great blow to the True Sons infrastructure. We confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated their stronghold near the campus. You should be proud. You saved a lot of lives today.